Hey guys, good morning. So today we're kind of starting something new. We're going to go through different ways to do parenthetical citations and works cited. In order to do this, there is a handout attached to Teams that I want you to look at first. So when you go to Teams, or to Planbook, when you go to Planbook, the first thing you'll see is the MLA Parenthetical Citations Works Cited handout. That's what I want you to click. When you click that and open it, it will look just like this one that's pulled up on my screen. Basically, this is just kind of a cheat sheet on telling you how to do your parenthetical citations, because tomorrow you are going to start your research papers. Your research papers are all based on touching Spirit Bear. So you will have topics to choose from, and then you'll be required to research those topics and write a paper. You will receive all of that information tomorrow. But for today, I'm just wanting you to focus on the parenthetical citations and the works cited. So the first one on this page is all about websites, whether they have how to do a direct quote, how to do a parenthetical citation if there's no author, with an author, multiple articles, multiple authors, so only two, or multiple authors, meaning three or more. Each way, that walks you through how to do a website or how to cite a website. Then you also have the videos, because in your paper you are required to at least have one video source. So it tells you the same exact thing. I do want to point out that on the videos, where it has, like this one, for instance, with author, but it's only part of the video. So my author was Nash, so it's Nash, but then I only used information from 4 minutes and 10 seconds to 4 minutes and 56 seconds. You can do that. If you don't use the whole video, don't cite the whole video. Only cite what you use. I will say, though, if you use something from the 2-minute mark to the 3-minute mark, and then maybe the 5-minute mark to the 6-minute mark, I would cite the whole video, because otherwise it's going to be confusing trying to cite multiple times within a video. Okay, so, and then down here, it also is your little cheat sheet on how to do your works cited. When you write a research paper, you have to have a works cited and you have to have parenthetical citations. Otherwise, your writing could be considered plagiarism. Do not copy and paste. I've had multiple students that have done this, and they end up receiving a 0 on the assignment, and this assignment is worth a significant amount of points for English, and you don't want a 0 on that assignment. So, works cited, okay, this is, again, it tells you website with one author, website with two authors, website with 3 or more authors, website with no author. Then it also does the 2 videos with or without an author. Make sure you do not lose this form. I guess if you do lose it, it is always on Planbook for you to access. So I want you to go through that first. Then the next thing you're going to do today is you're going to practice those skills of writing MLA citations and parenthetical citations and works cited. So the next thing you'll do is you'll go to Teams and you'll open the document called MLA Format Escape Room. It will look like this. It is in the form of a PDF, so you are unable to type on it. Your options are either to print it and then submit pictures to the assignment on Teams of your answers, or just write your answers down on a separate sheet of paper or type them on Microsoft Word and send them that way. What you do need to include, though, you need to include a completed answer document, which is right here. Okay, so for task 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 has multiple answers, and then the secret code. On your document, it's a little difficult to see, but the secret code is all of these darker gray boxes. If you have any confusion on that, contact me and I can tell you which ones specifically are the darker gray ones. And you'll need to turn in the secret code. Then, as you go through this document, you'll need to complete task 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the other things you'll have to turn in are the word maze, which if you're doing this, writing it out on paper, I don't expect you to draw out this maze, so just write the answer, that's fine. However, for task 2 and on, okay, so task 2, you have to read this whole thing about MLA, it's only a page, and then answer the questions. You will turn in the answers to your questions. Task 3, you are setting up an MLA style paper. I did write in your directions on Teams that you may have to do some research online to figure out some of these answers. That's part of it being an escape room. Okay, in order to escape, you have to get the code right. In order to get the code right, you may have to do some research. So the formatting of your paper. So this is where it lays it all out for you, number-wise. But then here, these are your answers you're filling in. So like number 1 right here, you would put, I don't know, whether it be 1, maybe it's 1 n. Okay, so n is your answer for 1. You'll do that for all of those numbers. Task 4, you are going to do your in-text citations. So this gives you the actual citation right here, so it tells you what's what. You have to go down here then and determine whether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12 match A, B, C, D, and so on. Okay, those will help get you answers for your answer sheet, so you need to make sure you're filling that out. Then you go down here, and for the last and final task, you are going to pretty much just determine the right answers for these. Okay, you're going to fill in how you would do a parenthetical citation for that specific situation it's asking you for. And you'll do that for all of these and put them into your answer document as well. This is just kind of a fun way to review MLA format and citations. Then, once you turn all of this in, your final thing for today is to go to Teams and you'll open up the parenthetical citations in works cited practice. On this, I pretty much just tell you need to find a website with no author. Okay, then once you do that, you're going to find a direct quote from that website, summarize the quote, what your parenthetical citation would be, and then do your works cited for that website. Remember, it has to be a reliable website, so Wikipedia is not okay, and it cannot have an author in order for you to do this. You're going to go through and do all of these. So a website with one author, website with 3 or more, video with 1, video with 3 or more, video with no author. All of these have been broken down for you on that handout that we first saw at the beginning of the video. If you have any questions, let me know. Tomorrow we will actually start the research paper, and you will be receiving all of the directions for that assignment at that time. So have a good day. Again, let me know if you have any questions, and good luck.